Hi guys, today we're going to be comparing two of the most popular phones found today, the iPhone 4S and the Blackberry. Now I don't know about you, but I'm extremely tired of all the biased comparisons between the two, so I'm going to be calling this one right down the line. No 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 one-sidedness towards the iPhone 4S and no one-sidedness towards the Blackberry. Alright, first things first. These are the two titans of today. We've got the Blackberry on the right and the iPhone 4S on the left. The iPhone 4S sports two different colors and more that are now coming out, but only sports one design, which is convenient for a lot of people so they don't really mind. It can be adjusted and customized at special places, but it cannot be done very conveniently. So the BlackBerry sports many different models such as the Touch, Curve, Storm, um, Bold, etc., 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 and newer models keep coming out. So in models, BlackBerry is superior, but in design, the iPhone is superior, considered superior at least. Next thing, we're going to be comparing 6 factors between the two phones: how user friendly they are, their functionality, the gaming, personal use, and for the iPhone 4S, the apps, the durability and strength, processor and cameras, and social networking. First things first, user friendly. The thing about the iPhone is that it's got Siri, the iPhone 4S specifically. It's got a program known as Siri, which is an extremely convenient voice control program that allows you to set up dates, reminders, call people with extremely high precision, so you can say out the number and it'll call or say the name of a person in your contacts. It allows you to text and much more. It allows you to launch applications. I can't go into full detail, but that's just a short list of the things that it can do. So people who are driving or people who are doing other stuff, this is a very convenient program. In regards to the actual phone, it lets you set up notes and reminders similar to Siri but less convenient, so most people prefer just using the voice control program. Now the BlackBerry sports similar things such as uh, it's got notes, reminders, and a certain level of voice recognition, but it is not at the iPhone's level. Therefore, the winner of this particular factor is the iPhone 4S. Next thing that we're going to be considering is functionality. Which of these phones are more useful for practical applications and functional life? So the BlackBerry does not have a high level of apps, but allows you to get to everything at fingertips reach. It allows you to call, text message, email, everything a business person needs is right at their fingertips. So that's not to be worried about. But the iPhone 4S, while it's a very good phone, it is considered a neat sort of toy earlier. A lot of people are acknowledging its use in business nowadays, but when it came out, it was just a neat toy. People didn't really need it, they just wanted it. Till now, it considers some of the same factors as before and is not as functional as a BlackBerry. So this round goes to the BlackBerry. Next thing we're going to be considering is gaming, personal use, and apps, which I failed to mention here for some reason. So the apps in the iPhone are clearly superior to the BlackBerry. The BlackBerry sports games such as Brick Breaker and Texas Hold'em, King, Cards, etc. Basic games, whereas the iPhone has a huge app community which is extensively modded and changed by people all around the world. So the only disadvantage to the apps there are that most of them in fact, are pretty useless to the everyday man, which goes back to functionality. There was a famous iPhone user who said that if you want an app that tells you where to eat, where to park, what to wear, and where to shop, I already have one of those. I call them my wife. So truly, most of these are pretty useless, but they're all extremely fun, and the gaming is clearly superior in the iPhone because of its high sensitivity touchscreen and very good audio. Therefore, this round, with the lack of functionality, goes to the iPhone 4S. Durability and strength. How strong are each of these phones? The thing about the BlackBerry is that it's encased very well and protected very well, so its fragility is there, but only if it lands purely on its screen. In other cases, the keys might go wrong, but the phone survives. The iPhone has a gloss screen, so it's got a number of different covers, but since we're considering the phones themselves, the iPhone's durability is lacking. When the iPhone first came out, there was many criticizers who said that the phone itself had many issues that would allow it to be broken very easily: a fragile screen, a slimy surface, so it would slip out of the hands. These have been improved over the years, but not as much as the Blackberry, therefore, this round goes to the Blackberry. Processors and camera. Since the iPhone is a bigger phone, it requires more power to run it. Therefore, it's got a much faster processor, 85, one of the latest processors, and it's a dual core. And its camera is an 8.0 megapixel. The Blackberry has quite a good processor as well, but it's more run of the mill than an iPhone. Its camera is a 5.0 megapixel, so the quality of the pictures are lower. Therefore, this round goes to the iPhone 4S. The last thing we're going to be considering is social networking. A very popular new social network has risen quite recently. It's called BBM, or BlackBerry Messenger. Extremely popular amongst teenagers and adults alike, but it's growing to become somewhat of a Facebook phenomenon. But BlackBerry also allows you to connect to the internet and use Facebook on the move, and of course Twitter, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. BBM's advantage is also that it allows you to message for free. All you need is a connection, which of course does cost a subscription. But the iPhone also sports a program called WhatsApp, which allows people to chat very similarly to the BBM, except it's much more popular amongst adults. The thing is that it's not being used close to as much as as BBM. It also allows for expensive internet connections. And they're pretty fast as well, so they connect you to Etisalat or Do, whichever you're using with your iPhone, and it allows you to surf the web on the move, similar to the BlackBerry, except it's also very expensive. So it's also very fast though. But in the end, since BBM is a much bigger program and much bigger social network, of course, this is not the fault of the iPhone. It's just the fact that more people are using BlackBerry today, and it grew very fast in popularity. This round goes to the BlackBerry. So that's it. We've covered our 6 factors. Of course, one factor is cost, which I've purposely excluded in this particular comparison, because both of them are similar in cost. The latest models are. So the BlackBerry latest, whatever, Bold 9330 and the iPhone 4S are similar in cost, since they both tie pretty much in the major features that matter in a phone. So in the end, it comes down to your own consensus and the user consensus. What style you prefer, what phone you prefer. Do you like touchscreen? Do you find touchscreen dangerous? Do you prefer using your hands or using your voice? It's your call in the end. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can come up with your own consensus, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.